No one's evaluating him.
He's doing a speech.
He's doing his speech because he likes to talk.
Thank you.
We can have Sanjay evaluate you since he's here.
Well, let me first tell you what he told me when I asked him the question I asked everyone tonight. He said that he finally faced his fear of being shackled by proposing to his fiancée in Oman. And now they're happy getting married.
The look on their face.
Doing his non-project speech, please welcome Toastmaster Khalid Ismael, speech title Health.
Master Ceremonies, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests, a warm good evening to all of you. How many of you are proud of an achievement such as a degree, work position, or business? Raise your hand. How many of you are proud of those said achievements because you earned them with your own two hands out of the struggle that you had? Raise your hands. How many of you, while answering my two questions, thought of the people that helped you during that struggle? Very honest people. But for myself and many others, most of them would not raise their hand. And with that answer lies a potential problem. I'll give you an example. 10 years from now, I could be a billionaire businessman. And they will write a biography. And what they do, they would talk about my story, my rise to riches, my issues, my struggles, my secrets to my success, but none to mention of the people that helped me become the businessman. And this is the underlying problem, because we've fallen and developed the only me culture. We have romanticized how we view fame and success. We take the great leap influencers, the people who change the face of the current world, such as businessmen such as Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, to media rulers such as Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Lady Gaga. And we think that these people are at the top of their game because only of their talents and their skills alone, that they need not any person to help them achieve who they were today. But if you would actually even read through their actual histories, you would find that they had help. They had the help of their friends, they had the help of their families, their workmates, colleagues, managers, all who helped build them into who they are today. Because of this, we've fallen for this romanticism. We believe that we ourselves can be the top of the top, regardless of who the people that were on us. But we can only achieve this on our own. And this has created a problem. Because today, we do not ask for help because we are too full of pride to ask for it. We do not ask for help because we are afraid that people will take advantage of us and abuse us. We do not ask for help because we feel insignificant and inferior compared to those people we think don't need any help at all. We do not ask for help because we are weak. This is wrong. This is dangerous. This is deadly. If we are to think that asking, for crying for help is a weakness, then it is a big problem. For many of us, we will live very difficult lives filled with negativity and hardship. For some of us, we will fall deep into depression because we think that we are failures because we are in need of constant help. And for the very few, some of us think that we could not live any longer because it is just too much. And that we can't ask for help because even if we did, we would not get it. And we have lost quite a many, even though there were just a few. We had lost quite a many because of this. Because people thought they could never get help because they couldn't ask. But I am here today to tell you that we are strong beyond measure. Because all of us, each and every one of you that look at me today, we all walk the same path. We go through the same roads, we swim in the same seas, and we walk and climb the same mountains. Sure, sometimes we fall down and we can't get up, but all that we ask for from our friends, our families, is just a helping hand, a stick, so that we can continue walking along our path. If this is the case, how does this make us weak and inferior? We are the ones who went through these roads all by ourselves. We are the ones who went through these seas all by ourselves. And we climbed those mountains all by ourselves. And only then did we actually fall. And when we fell, what did we ask for? A stick. Not a car, not a plane, not a boat. A stick so that we can continue moving forward because we chose to survive. We chose not to remain where we were. So we went and moved forward. This is the inner strength that each and every one of us have. And we do this every single day. Ourselves, we only allow ourselves to shine if we allow others to shine for us. We grow as you grow. As my favorite saying, a friend once told me, was that the moon shines on the darkest nights, not because of its own power, but because it asks the sun to shine on it. Humankind, the human species, have lived long enough to be the dominant species, not because of their own decisions, because we had worked together, lived together, and made our place in the world. Do not change that. So whenever you think of your goals, that you wanted to be someone else, someone better, ask. Get help. Don't be afraid to ask a question, something as simple as that. If you see your friend or your partner that's right next to you, and they look like they want to ask for help, but are too shy, too scared, encourage them to ask. And I believe, and this is who we are, and this is what we will be. Thank you.